Hey, I appreciate for watching this video, and if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe and turn notification on so you don't miss any update. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Last time we looked at Bitcoin was on October the 14th. Here is a recap. The Bollinger Band get contracted. Bitcoin broke out and it ran from about 40,000 all the way to 58,500. And the Bollinger Band is way overextended. The stochastic oscillator is showing that Bitcoin is in this way overbought and the volume continues to be low. So I really don't believe that there would be enough buying support to allow Bitcoin to be able to cross over this major resistance at 58.5. I hope that Bitcoin is going to prove me wrong this time. But all these indicators are pointing to a very high probability that Bitcoin is going to retrace. Fast forward, this is the daily chart for Bitcoin, and the data I have is to 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on October the 26th. Last time when we look at Bitcoin, October the 14th, when it was about to test this major resistance, which is the prior high. And I was kind of expecting to see selling pressure would push the price, but Bitcoin proved me wrong. Momentum was very strong. So Bitcoin just breezed right past this prior high, ran over the all-time high, established another all-time high. But since then, retrace, consolidate, looks like it is making another push up to retest the all-time high. So will Bitcoin be able to gather enough buying support and then continue this tremendous bull run, or are we gonna expect some sort of a retracement? Let's see if we can figure this out. Looking at Bitcoin on this 4-hour chart, I see a potential for trouble. When Bitcoin spiked up around the middle of October to about 62,000 and then retrace, bounce right back up, establish this all-time high, since then retrace, but then bounce up, ran to about 63.50. It's almost retested this prior high, get rejected. Now we're looking at the possibility for Bitcoin developing this very bearish head and shoulder pattern. This is the left shoulder, this is the head, this is the right shoulder, and this is the neckline. So the key here is Bitcoin needs to be able to stay above the 60,000, which is the neckline. Ideally, we like to see Bitcoin gather enough buying support, cross over this top, which is around 64,000, stabilize over that to invalidate this head and shoulder pattern. Because if they break down, if Bitcoin drop below 60,000, then we are looking at the potential for the drop all the way down to about 52,000. Looking at the volume, what I do not like is when the price retraces, we see the sell volume pick up. And then when it bounces up, buy volume is very low. That is not a good sign. Looking at the daily chart, after this really nice run up, Bitcoin is beginning to show this sort of fatigue. Hopefully, this is just part of a temporary retracement and that Bitcoin would continue to push up. The key for us is Bitcoin need to trade over the support of this upward channel. A breakdown or drop below 60,000, then there is a very high probability that we would see Bitcoin retrace to as low as around 52,000. That is roughly about 50% retracement from this high. Volume is slowing down, so that is not a good sign. We need volume to continue to pick up again. So I hate to be the one who sounds so pessimistic while everything is going up so nicely. But just be careful. There is a very high chance that we could see this sort of retracement in the near future. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button if you appreciate the content that I'm providing.